because it's late. I got some chicken the other day, and I don't want it to go bad, so I'm gonna cook it. So yeah, I don't want it to go bad. So yeah, we don't know what to cook with it. What did I make yesterday? Oh, I made some fried rice with it, chicken fried rice. I just cut it in. I think I made this on this channel before, so simple fried rice, just put chicken in it. But with this, I'm going to just make it with the simmer sauce. So the coconut curry, and yeah, let's hit the select. No, private select. So just break some pieces of it. And I just got some brown rice. I should have went to the store to get some of that naan, but I didn't. Cause they do have it. They have some like naan has become very prevalent in the grocery stores. Like all grocers, these are like my local grocery stores. A lot that I go to, but I always find naan cooked or being sold in like the produce. So it's like it's always over there in the produce area. It's not like you don't see the. I've never seen the naan bread in like the bread aisle or anything like that. It's always in like the produce. I did kind of think about that once. I'm like, why is the naan bread in the produce area? Like, why here? I just don't want this chicken to go bad. Hey, $10 for these breasts. I don't want this to go bad. Sometimes I do, but just let food go bad because I'm like, I don't want it today. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll eat it tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, I'll just go get McDonald's or something. And it's like, oh no, that food went bad. So I don't want to waste food. So cook it and make it into a meal prep so I can have something to eat throughout the week. Yeah. Yeah. Chicken. Now, every time I do cook with the simmer sauce, I like to, I don't have any though. I like to put in, what you call that? Cream cheese. That's right. Cool. Yeah, I like to put cream cheese in it because it helps like give it a little bit more creaminess and like I don't know, it just really makes it taste good. I don't have any. I don't have any sugar. So I'm just let this simmer because it's a simmer sauce. Am I supposed to add like anything to it? Shake well before using, refrigerate after. Blah, blah, blah. mean, I could add some vegetables to it, or I can add vegetables to the side. How am I supposed to let it simmer for again? Green in 1 minute. Simply stir fry chicken. This don't have any greens. Ooh, onions. That's what I wanted to put in, some onions. I don't know how much onions. Yeah, ain't gonna work. Can you see it? Can you see that onion? Alright. I don't know how to cut onions. I'm just cutting it up. Cut it up. Cut it up. Cut it up. Just don't cut my finger up. You know what's been stuck in my head, which I'm so embarrassed to say? I'm gonna say it anyway. That dang on street safety song. That woman stuck in my head rent free right now. Stop and wait. Look both ways. Wait for a grown up to give you the okay. Like, dang it, that woman, she did that though. She ate that. She ate that. She definitely ate that. It's just so weird that the trend for that is like what is going on, bro? When I saw that, like I was just scrolling through and then I just saw one little girl do that, and my face was like, oh no. Society is cracked out, man. Is that enough onions? That should be enough onions. More like shredded chicken. I mean, what I did basically shredded. So. I miss cooking with an electric stove instead of versus with a gas stove. It's just really so hard to cook. Well, it's not hard to cook. It's just you have to be real particular on how you cook your food because you know it's fire. So it's just seemed like it always been a little bit more of a I don't know. For some reason, it just seems easier to cook with a electric stove top than it is with a gas stove top for me. A nice electric stove, you know, like the black glass type electric stove ones, and then like you see the little rings heat up. Those are nice, but fire though, it's just you know, it's just like depending on you, like just like food's only cooking in like this part, the rest still cooked. But I guess it also depends on like your pot skillet thingy. Stop. Ridiculous. Lord help me. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Alright. So, I'm gonna let that simmer, let that cook, let that do its thing. And the rice. Rice. Measuring cup. Where did I put that? Is it in here? Yes. I'm gonna just make 1 cup for now. 1 serving. It's about 2 servings. 1 cup. One cup of brown rice. And then 1 cup of water. Cool. Cheers. And then this goes in the microwave for about 7 minutes. Cover my stuff. Cause I don't like bugs and things. Have you ever seen that TV show Monsters Inside Me? Gosh, man, nightmares. Let me see, is there anything else I can add to this to spice it up a little bit? I don't think so. I think that's it. So if you're still ever wondering what happened to all those Haku toes, they're in here. Look at all that. Look at all that Haku toe. Still so much, bro. Still so much. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. So these are the other ones that I made. I tried breaking it up just so I can see what it looks like in the middle. And like how thick is the like the hearting, like how thick did it get around it, and it's not bad. It definitely is a nice dense consistency, pretty dense. I come to find out that the grape ones taste great with peanut butter because it's like a grape, like jelly almost. So like peanut butter and this, really good. I just don't eat this every day. Ever since I made it, I'd be like once every other day. I'll have like a bite, and I'll just put it back down. That's why just like literally, I'll just have like a bite or something, like cause this is pure sugar, bro. I'm not gonna put all this in my body. I've seen those YouTube channels or just those shorts of people just eating like 3 to 4 times, or like those skull ones, and they're just like with a no cut. I'm like, ooh, did you just put all that sugar in your body? That's too much sugar. I mean, like, not even. I don't think even like the people Kohaku came from, like Japan. I don't even think they will overindulge and eat it like that. They'll probably just have like a bite or two and be like, that's delicious, and let it sit there. One thing I do like about Kohaku, when you do take a bite of it, well, depending on which ones, this one kind of just broke off like that. But when you do take a bite of it, it does like hearten afterwards, and I'm just like, oh, that's pretty cool, because it's like it like recrystallized the bite that you took over time. I always think that's pretty cool. But Yeah, kohakuto, one of my favorite candies to make. Super easy, fun. It is delicious. I think it's better to use your own like um, liquid juices to be able to make it. But yeah, super fun, super simple. If I would ever were to do this again, I would try making it. I don't know if that'd be possible, but like maybe fresh fruit, like puree fruit, water it down, add sugar to it, and then the agar agar, and see how that would turn out. But or either trying like a milk one, like a milk tea, um, a chocolate milk one, trying to see how that would turn out. I don't know. I have to do more research if I wanted to like mess around in the field of like milk flavored kohakuto, if that's possible. Or even making like a sour version of a kohakuto. Not one with like you have to put the fall like the sour dust or whatever that they have on the other ones, but yeah. So I won't be doing it anytime soon, but I definitely did had a fun time making kohakuto. It's one of fun candies to make and all of that. So yeah, kohakuto. If I'm saying that right, I could be butchering it. How's my rice going? How's this going? Well, it's cooking. It definitely is just a simmer. So the chicken was basically already cooked. I just broke it up in it. So I basically just warmed it up. The simmer sauce is just warming up with it. As soon as the rice is done in about a minute, it's done. I don't know why I did that. And then that's it. So then also I've been selling some Habbo items. So once I'm done cooking, I will show you how I sell some of my Habbo items. Because Habbo Hotel has a um, NFT project, which I've talked about it enough on my channel, but I'll talk more about it. A bowl maybe? Rice. Alright. I don't know if I should put rice and then put it on top of the rice, like have it on a bed of rice, or just put it in and then have the rice on top of it. I mean, it all depends on how I eat it. I think I'll put it on a bed of rice. I mean, thank the Lord, Heavenly Father, amen. To my body, and in Him I pray, amen. It's hot, man. That's good. I think it would have been a lot better if I would have had that cream cheese in it. I was contemplating on putting some sour cream just so we can have some type of cream base in it. But that's okay. That's really good though. Kind of wish I did have some naan now. This would have been really good with some garlic naan. The onion soup, the onion is really good with it. I don't normally add onion to this type of stuff. God is good. I should make it like this often with the shredded chicken. It's actually really good with the shredded chicken. Now I'm like slurping like it's some noodles. I can wait to miss mukbangs. I don't know. Hot. All right. Migration. Migration. Oh, I have to press something and something happened. Go back. Okay. Cheryl. Actually, I can't even put the music right now anymore. I actually want to show my screen and show my Habbo. Don't fall, man. And show what I'm trying to sell for Habbo, but I sure do love onions. Onion, I love, I love, I love. Okay. I do know how to do this. I'm actually brand new. Alright. there anything going down? Hold on. Alright, so I just want to go over what I'm trying to do here. So, basically, alright. So I'm trying to sell furniture. All my furniture is not here. So right now, I'm trying to sell. Oh, somebody. What was sold? Oh, it was just that one. I sold the pink neon one. Yeah, I sold this one. Just sold it for $1.49, $1.49. Man, okay. I just want to talk about the community. All right, so we just did. Where is it? Where is it? Let me here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so we just did this, right? This event. To get this sofa, to get this beige, white looking sofa, whatever, you had to get these 4 items from Blondie: her hair, her dress, her glasses, and her shoes. By having all 4 of those, the bonus item would be the little white throne cream sofa, they call it. So, all right, cool. That's that. To obtain, there was no gift giving, or there's nothing that you can earn to get that. You had to buy it directly. You had to buy silver. That was the only way to get it. You had to buy silver. So silver is right here, $5 and $21.50 for 500 silver, or for 2,000 silvers. There was no other way to get that without buying it. All right, cool. So you buy it, and then you go and want to go check it out, which is really throwing me a curveball right now, because you had to physically buy it and it wasn't earned. It wasn't earned. So why did the prices drop so hard after the bonus? I mean, I can see if the value all transfers to the bonus, but it's like, I don't understand. Like, this costs what it costs, and just because there's 2,000 of them doesn't mean that it needs to be like, it dropped 67%. It dropped nearly more than 50% after the bonus. So then let's check out the bonus. Creamsicle. $15. Right now, since this came out, the highest it really basically gotten to was $15.30. $15 is what it's going for. It cost more for this item to buy it directly. There was nothing. It wasn't given for free. You had to buy it. So why did the community just let it go drop down so quick? Because I mean, it could be because there could have been an exploitation of the system. Apparently, there was one not too long ago. It just don't make sense to me. For me, this doesn't physically make sense, or not physically, mentally make sense, unless there was an exploit in the system or something, and that's why there's a lot more. But there's only 1,000 or 1.1 Maybe by the end of this month, it might be like at 2.3 because some people do wait a while or so to like get into their other accounts because they have multiple accounts to get duplicates, which is fine. I don't see what's nothing wrong with that, but there's only 1,000, no, or 1.2, 1.3. So I don't know if I go to let's see, comic crib. What do I do? I don't know. I'm over it. So basically, yeah, $15 for the cream sofa. Um, Lost $5 profit. Now see how long it takes to get that value up. But I mean, yeah, I don't expect everything to just skyrocket because a lot of people are just going to be selling it. There's not a huge um, drive for it. There's not a huge want for it. There's not a lot of people collecting them. For one thing, a lot of the clothing selection for the Habbo NFT project or the collectible project is that these items aren't even available as like a item in game. A lot of these items, I think I said it before, would look great in game as a physical item. So people can be able to use it in the way that they want to. If you have um, if you having like a room that you're playing, you like a Christmas theme, and you want to have candy canes, but it's slanted a different way because there's no other ones like this. You can be able to use, put the clothing item in the room somewhere to hide it and make it look like that, you got candy canes in the wall or whatever. Or if you have a balloon house or I don't know, man, just and you want this crown to be presentable in the room, you just can't do that. These items are not physical in game as to like place down. You can trade it in game and whatnot, but you just cannot physically see them. And once you trade it or you get it sent to your wallet, it goes straight to your inventory into your game, and then you can just put it on. But like these dragon wings, the dragon wings would look cool in a lot of people's rooms, but unfortunately, you gotta have it on an avatar. Basically, saying you gotta have a mannequin. But yeah, like this birthday cake, the hat cake will look nice. It's a nicely decent looking hat. I don't know if you can see it, but it would be nice if you can just have the hat or just the whole item itself and put it in the room. You can hide that and just have the cake part, and just have stuff around it decorating it and have like a cake. So it's like we don't have that. Um, and I feel like it would probably give some of these items more value if they actually did that. But as of right now, it's not looking like that. Like I think having like the little slippers would look nice if it was like on top of like a box or something, like a little shoe box with the little slippers on top. It would just help you. I don't know. It would just look nice for room decorations, room builds, because clothing could add on to the theme of a room, or it just frustrates me a lot that you can't have the physical clothing items after you trade it or send it to someone else's wallet. But yeah, so maybe in due time that'll be up. Right now, Habbo has these Care Bears. You know what? I don't understand why Habbo Hotel keeps trying to push to be children friendly. I really don't know why about it by this point. I mean, well, a lot of the time they're pressing, they're pushing and pressing for the return of their old player base. Basically, everyone who's probably 25 plus by this point. The game's over 20 years old now by this point. So, dude, come on. Why stuff like this? Uh, I mean, it's one thing because of the Brazil hotel or server, they got like Hello Kitty, which honestly, if I was to pick something, I would just have Hello Kitty because that's Hello Kitty. Come on. But I guess Hello Kitty was only approved for the Brazil server, not for the American server. Isn't that weird? You can have something approved with your company, but the servers that you have connected, only if certain other ones can be able to get something at all. But hey, vice versa with them to us. Um, I have no idea if Brazil is pissed off that we got the dang on Care Bears. And we got Bratz. What's it, Bratz? The clothing line? Yeah. That was a female game, like for real. Or at least all our females play. But then they be getting guys to simp for them to give them furniture. I think I had a epiphany or something about it. A lot of these girls are going to be having these guys probably simping for them to get them little furniture and stuff so later on they can be able to basically turn that into like relics and probably sell the crap. Everyone's going to have their own way of selling relics, and that's fine. That's cool. You can do you. I really don't care. It just came into my spirit one day and was like, oh, that probably could be a possibility. It probably is already. People simping with relics and stuff. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so me back to selling. So selling Habbo collectibles is a challenge. Let me see if I can click on one of these to see if someone already has. Okay, no. So basically, you can see here. Can you see on the screen? I can't. Yeah. Could you? Yes. Okay. I got something holding my phone up because struggle, man. Excuse me. So when you sell something, this is how it shows at least on Token Trove. It shows it like this. So you list something and it's gonna show where yours is at by basically, right here, cancel or change. That's how you know that's yours. And when you scroll down, you can see from the lowest to the highest price, and so all-time view when it first came out, it was holding for about 12 bucks, 10, 13 bucks or so, and then it shot up for a second to 18 bucks with I think volume of 8. So 8 people bought it for around 18 bucks, and then literally the next day, I got right after the bonus drops, 41 buyers for $5 on April 10th. It just went all the way up here to all the way down here, and then afterwards, it just slowly trickles down because then you just have this whole wave of people trying to get whatever they could to get other stuff. A lot of people just don't care to hold it or anything like that. So you just see it drop from and yeah, a lot of people buying it. But then what they also do is try to resell it. So a lot of people probably been holding this ever since April, like a month now, and just I don't want to hold this anymore. And then they just start slowly start selling it off, and then boom, down to $1.40. This was up to $18. That's nearly almost like 98%. That's like 90%, if not more, of just complete destroyance. And just like, why? There's only 890. Does it really have to go down that much? It just baffles me because this is stuff that you really can't buy anymore. Like, and this is something I really want to talk about as well. So much stuff I want to talk about this project is this one. What is it? Was it the smoke? Yeah. All right, so they just came out with their new limited edition or their yeah limited edition their rare item was the trippy smoke machine. Can I zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better? So yeah, so they released this. Only 300 people was able to get it. They made it this whole big ordeal that ooh we're doing this and over here on Habbo. Like they make this whole big ordeal about it. They make this. It's just so. This just kind of irritated me a lot. Right here. So they do this whole thing with the whole limited edition trippy is coming out and this and that, like all this, like giving it. I mean, I guess it's for the people who actually have it, but there's only about 30 something of the pillows. What is it? Is it not even here? Long story short, the bonus, this, you're not going to be able to get this little trophy because this, for example, is not any of these. But let's just say this thing right here, this trippy ice cream maker, there's only 50 of them. So if there's only 50 of them and you're putting out 300 of this, I mean, yeah, it could be rare, but honestly, I don't see limited edition numbers being anything for NFTs because they're already technically limited edition numbers. When you mint something, it's going to be that mint number. So minting is technically limited edition because you got the first minted one, right? But Habbo wants to make this whole ordeal and making it seem like, well, you it's going to be a pool. You put 1,000 emeralds in, and then at the when the timer stops, it's going to generate random people to get it. And then if you don't win, you get your money back, you get your emeralds back. And if you do, then those emeralds get taken out, but then you get one of these things. And I guess it's worth it. 1,000 emeralds for $40. And then in the future, it could possibly go up higher because there's only 300 of them. But then again, why? Why would it go up? Some things don't have use case scenarios for like there's no hold scenario. So the only thing that I can say that does hold pretty well for their limited edition would be their clothing because they did do limited edition for this statue skin. Now the statue skin did have this little ups and downs of all time, but it's been doing pretty well recently. So ever since it came out, it's been about I think how much was it? I think it was more than what I think it was. But it came out and it was about like $260, 250, 200, $300. It kind of waved around here. The lowest it ever went was 137. That's a good deal. Dang, that's a good deal. That is a good deal. Um, so it has dropped down once or twice. Literally, the volume was only one. So it has dropped down, but it jumped right back up, and then people probably sold it or kept it, but then it just skyrocketed up to like now triple, double. So now it's at 480. At least that's what the floor is at. The last purchase was what was the last purchase? The last purchase was oh, it doesn't show on here, but yeah, it's doing pretty decent. Um, certain stuff like I do like the skins, but yeah. Anyways, there's only 200 of them. Now, when it comes to a skin, I think they need to be doing more skins, because that kind of makes your avatar a lot more unique and different when your avatar skin is just completely different. So the stone skin did pretty well, and it's doing pretty well because only 200 people or these 200 so individuals can be able to get it unless someone have doubles. Um, they also done the skins with the clothing factory. For me personally, I'm gonna wait a good while, maybe a year or two, if not longer, because it's gonna get in the market's gonna get inflated with a whole bunch more. So it's gonna drop at some point. It's gonna drop at some point. So I'm not really in a need or a rush or like, oh my god, I gotta scratching my neck. I gotta have this right now. No, not at all. So I can wait on these. This one, it's a nice one, but I'll wait for something new in the future to come up. But the skins definitely be hypely more used. It's just currently right now, I think the buddies. No, they don't. Pup. Where is it? Scooby, a pup named Scooby Doo. Hey. Pup. Okay. So yeah. So they have these and eh, I liked it for a second, kind of got over it. I had the Shiba and then I had the cat, but then now Habbo has been giving them in game as not giving out NFTs, but have been giving them, putting them in game for purchase. So they have like a duck, a bunny, and probably other stuff coming in the future. So I kind of just got over them as the NFTs because, yeah, I think if anything, the skins are what I'm going to be trying to reach for. But as of right now, I'm not really looking for anything else. Um, so coolest pop around Scooby, a pup named Scooby Doo. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So my frustration with selling. So basically, I was able to pay my rent and pay some bills with Habbo avatars. The avatars, the rooms, and then the clothing, and then the furniture. I've been selling here and there, and sometimes it actually helps me out to pay my rent, pay my bills. I'm just like, cool. I do want to get something special later on down the future, but I think that's when I really completely sell everything. Like when I really sell everything from Habbo Hotel, like my last little bit of rares, I got the bonuses from them. This seems like nothing else is to come with having anything of this, but just holding it and possibly wishing that the community grows in value so it can become more valuable. That could be something, but honestly, once the last set of bonuses come out, I might just be done with it. Sell them and then try to get something fun, rememberable by it. Either get something to help me start a new project, or either to just get something that I can say, yeah, I got this because of Habbo Hotel, and just let it just sit there because, yeah, when you pay your rent and pay your bills, you can just remember that one time that Habbo helped you out. But I like to have something I can be able to hold and be like, yeah, I got this from Habbo. Um, yeah, so future, not right now, but because there's a whole bunch of stuff still that needs to be released as bonuses. Talking about bonuses, let me talk about the no, not pictures. Scooby, pup named Scooby, Scooby. Whoa. Okay, so these are the June coming relics. So just what, 2 days ago? Yeah, on the 6th of June, they just got these new bonuses to come out. So if you don't know, right now you can turn your old Habbo classics into relics. It costs creator stamps. The little number shows you how much you would need to turn that Habbo item into an collectible, aka NFT, to sell on the blockchain. Amazing. I got I basically got this whole set. So these are the bonuses that are giving out, which are these little tiny. They're not for reference size, even though they look pretty much. I don't know why they did that. If you're new and you're looking at these and you zoom in, it's like, oh, okay, it's probably gonna be the same type of trophy, maybe a big trophy. No, they're tiny in game. I just hope that both of these, the dragon and the halos, hollows, The hollow is active, like it moves. That would be nice. Like it actually rotates. That would be nice. And then the dragon, it opens its mouth and shoots out flames, just like all the other ones. If they're just plain dead statues, I'm gonna be irritated. It's like, really, you couldn't even just add that one little feature to it. So here's to that, because they're gonna be like, well, we could have, but that could have been so much extra time that we just wasn't getting paid for. You guys only bought so much, so you're only gonna get so much. I mean, if it was a community buying millions of stuff, then yeah, we'll probably be getting like the digitalist, most graphic, detailed looking bonuses. But because there's only so many, I think I personally feel like in the community, they're not going to be giving us. Am I talking too loud? What time is it? It's just like no. I was like, that's all right. But they're not gonna hook it up for us. They're not gonna hook it up. There's not enough of the people in the community to hook us up with really nice stuff. Like they're literally just copying and pasting like a gold it's like my question is, I mean, I guess then it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3, but it's just like, well, actually, I don't know. Is there gonna be a second one from this one? Oh, well, it says elephants one, because there are more elephants. Do I have Habbo open? I don't. I'm like, why did they add the Whoa Nelly to it? But anyways, I'm surprised that they gave us the elephants before even doing the bonus for the dragons. Did they do a metallic dragon bonus yet? Did they? No. Did they? No. But anyways, 5 creator stamps for like, why 5? Because they must be basing that off of Brazil, because in the .com hotel, a gold elephant is basically the same price of like a throne, and a throne's only worth like 1, I think, or 2. When you so the creator stamps are mostly based on one hotel, Brazil, because that's the only one that has the most revenue from them. So, and yeah, even though .com should be having all of its, it's just there's been people who probably bought this for like 10,000 Habbo, credits on Brazil. So because of that, we have to deal with a higher amount for them, which is not that bad, but it's just kind of annoying because it's like really 10, and then when you go to the market, it's like, well, right now, let me see. Eh. All right, so $51, and there's 234 of them for the gold. That's how much right now the elephant, golden elephant statue is going for. It sold for, dang, 59 volume. That's crazy. So 59 people bought it for $56, and then 18 people bought it for $52 the next day. It released on the 6th, and then the next day, $52. So you can already see here there's gonna be a downtrend of it, because I'm surprised that's only that many. But then again, it does cost 5 creator stamps, and creator stamps were about 30 cents, 15 to 10 to 30 cents for a really hot minute. But now it kind of bounced back up to like 60 cents, 90 cents ish, 60, 70, whatever, maybe 55. but it really bounced back up unless people are probably reselling, maybe not using old ones or ones that they bought for like 10 cents and trying to sell it for like, at least 60 cents. I mean, that's a good profit right there. But yeah, so $50 for your golden elephant is not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm sure the resellers from the players auctions and all that are probably being like, well, back in my day, I was able to sell a golden elephant for like $300. I don't care, bro. You was doing the illegal way. I'm happy you made your money. That's cool. Good and all. But yeah, so and there's more elephants. So like they still do have like, the black elephant. Well, yeah, the rare black elephant, the rose gold elephant, and they have other elephants too. But the Aussie elephant, I think I do have all of them. I have all the elephants. So fun fact, my grandmother used to love elephants. So um, I like elephants. They're still kind of like big, terrifying looking creatures, but I like elephants. Um, but yeah, my grandmother liked elephants, so I'm just like, oh, grandma, my see a little elephant. I was like, oh, my grandma she used to love elephants, like a lot of them. She used to have all the little knickknacks on her in her house and stuff like that. Oh. Anyways, so yeah, I do want to get. I actually want to get these two, cause I do have all the elephants, but I don't have these two elephants. So you really can't say you have an elephant collection if you don't have the two elephants. But that's one thing about Habbo. Let me turn this around. Try to turn this around. That's one thing. Fiber. That's one thing about Habbo that I do get pretty irritated. I think, or at least a lot of people probably get irritated with now. I want more. This is actually really good. Collections. If you collect, like I say, like I'm collecting all the elephants. If Habbo releases NFTs or collectibles of something that I'm collecting in game, it kind of breaks my streak of what I'm collecting, right? So I feel like people, oh, it's been almost an hour. Another hour. Wait for a grown up to give you the okay. Fucking man. Um, oh my goodness. Man, I can see people's frustration on why they will be irritated that they release something that's now an NFT. And if you don't believe in NFTs, then you kind of don't want to go into that route. I mean, maybe some people have, you know, changed their mind, but a lot of people are, what is it, hard headed in their ways. I want something sweet, some kakuto. I actually never took a bite of the bigger ones. I've only tried the little ones. So I think this might be a special occasion to do it live. Um, but yeah, and I think after this, I'm gonna call it a night. It's been an hour. I know we try to stream for about an hour or so, not too much, cause who can handle this much of me? But there you go. It's good, but it's too much. It's good. It's not horrible. Like it's just yeah, that's exactly it. I don't know how people. I am all about consistency. Um, yeah, that's our word. The right consistency. and it tastes like how I said before on how these the one with the sugar tastes like. It tastes like I mean it's yeah. What do you call those? Those candy with the sugar. Squids, squids or whatever. I don't know. Skids, but it's good. I didn't even throw it out. I spit it out like that. It was just too much at once. Like I said, I don't know how these mukbangers do or people who do it. Who'll be like, I got my new. Well, I could tell you guys, let's try it out. And it's like, that's so much sugar. How you just sitting there eating all that? You know, like I can just take a little bit, but I can't be sitting here eating all this. Nope. Too much sugar. Bad for your teeth. But it is good though. It's just too sweet. Well, these aren't actually that sweet. It's not that bad, but I like Crimea River. But yeah, I think that's it. I was able to make my Indian food, which is actually really good. I'm gonna definitely be cooking my Indian food with the simmer sauce with the chicken shredded. That was really good. So I'll definitely do that in the future. And yeah, thanks for liking. Thanks for viewing, and subscribe if you want. You really don't have to. I do this every once in a while because I'm bored. Bored. All right. God bless you guys. Take care. Later. Get some sleep. Oh, yeah.